The electric energy between Beyoncé and Aaliyah on that red carpet wasn't just two young stars sharing a moment. It was a fleeting connection between two women who understood the dangerous game they were both forced to play. Their glowing smiles and Gucci outfits masked the unspoken tensions brewing behind the scenes, where powerful men were already making moves that would change both their lives forever. Aaliyah's final months were filled with ominous signs that few recognized at the time. Her haunting last interview about dreams of being chased took on new meaning after her death. The sudden relocation of her final video shoot from Miami to the Bahamas raised eyebrows, especially when Lenny Kravitz's private jet offer was mysteriously declined. Those closest to her noticed changes in her behavior, a growing wariness, and increasing resistance to the industry's demands. Behind the scenes, Jay-Z's well-documented pursuit of Aaliyah created tension in her relationship with Dame Dash. Multiple sources confirmed Jay's relentless efforts to get close to the young star, even as she was dating his business partner. This love triangle took place against the backdrop of an industry where young artists were routinely exploited by the men who controlled their careers. Beyoncé, already navigating her own complicated relationship with Jay-Z and the industry power structure, allegedly tried to warn Aaliyah about certain dangerous figures. Their red carpet moment represented more than just mutual admiration. It was a quiet show of solidarity between two women trapped in the same predatory system. Little did they know that within months, one of them would be gone under circumstances that still raise questions today. The official story of Aaliyah's death never added up. The overweight plane with a fake license pilot, the mysterious sleeping pill, the way her unconscious body was carried onto the aircraft after she initially refused to board. These disturbing details point to something far more sinister than a simple accident. Kingsley Russell was just 13 years old when he became the last independent witness to see Aaliyah alive. His chilling account of that fateful day paints a picture of coercion and foul play that contradicts the official narrative. As his stepmother drove Aaliyah and her team to the airport, the young star grew visibly distressed upon seeing the small aircraft waiting on the tarmac. Russell watched as Aaliyah protested the obviously overloaded plane, even returning to the car at one point in refusal. What happened next would haunt him for life. Someone from her entourage approached with a mysterious pill, and soon after, Aaliyah was in a deep, unnatural sleep. The teenager watched in horror as the unconscious singer was carried onto the plane like luggage, her earlier objections suddenly irrelevant. This eyewitness testimony raises disturbing questions about who really made the decision to put Aaliyah on that doomed flight. Why was she sedated? Who ordered it? And why was there such urgency to get her back to the States when the video shoot could have been extended? Meanwhile, in New York, powerful figures were making moves that suggest prior knowledge of what was about to happen. Hype Williams' sudden decision to change locations from Miami to the Bahamas had already raised suspicions. Even more telling was his alleged commandeering of Lenny Kravitz's private jet offer, redirecting it for his own use, while Aaliyah's team was forced onto the questionable charter flight. Mary J. Blige's chilling premonition, "When Aaliyah died, I knew I was next," speaks to the climate of fear that gripped young artists in that era. Multiple sources describe an industry where refusal to comply with certain demands could end careers or lives. Aaliyah's growing independence and rumored plans to leave her management made her particularly vulnerable. The plane crash itself was suspicious from the start. The pilot's fake credentials and toxicology report showing cocaine and alcohol in his system, the grossly exceeded weight limit, the lack of proper safety protocols. Every element points to an accident that was allowed to happen, if not outright orchestrated. In the years following Aaliyah's death, a disturbing pattern emerged connecting her tragedy to other young artists who crossed paths with the same powerful figures. Beyoncé's alleged attempts to protect Aaliyah take on new meaning when viewed alongside what we now know about the treatment of Rihanna, Foxy Brown, and others under similar management. Federal documents reveal that Jay-Z was under investigation for transporting underage artists across state lines, a charge that echoes the circumstances surrounding Aaliyah's controversial marriage to R. Kelly. The forged documents and secret wedding were allegedly known to multiple industry figures who did nothing to intervene. This network of silence protected predators while isolating vulnerable young stars. Beyoncé's own career trajectory suggests she learned from Aaliyah's tragedy. Her careful navigation of industry, politics, and strategic marriage to Jay-Z may have been survival tactics in an environment that eliminated those who resisted. The stark contrast between Beyoncé's continued success and Aaliyah's tragic end illustrates what happened to those who wouldn't, or couldn't, play the game. The most damning evidence of foul play comes from those who tried to speak out. Kathy Iandoli's investigative work uncovered systematic efforts to suppress the truth about Aaliyah's death. Key witnesses were intimidated, evidence disappeared, and the official investigation was suspiciously limited in scope. Even today, those who know the full story remain fearful of repercussions for speaking out. Aaliyah's legacy endures not just because of her talent, but because her story represents the dark side of an industry that consumes its young. Her suspicious death, coming just as she was finding her voice and independence, serves as a warning about the price of resistance in a system designed to protect powerful men at all costs. The full truth may never be known, but the pattern is clear. From Aaliyah to Rihanna, to the latest Me Too allegations, the music industry's darkest secrets continue to surface. The question remains, how many more lives will be damaged before real change occurs?